So this is the poem We Wear the Mask by Paul Laurence Dunbar. Paul Laurence Dunbar was an American poet, novelist, and playwright of the late 19th and early 20th centuries. He was born on June 27th, 1872, into a free slave family from Kentucky. He started writing at a very young age, and overall his literary work is regarded as an impressive representation of Black life. So this is his poem, We Wear the Mask, first stanza. So, we wear the mask that grins and lies, it hides our cheeks and shades our eyes. This debt we pay to human guile, with torn and bleeding hearts we smile, and mouth with myriad subtleties. So, in this stanza, in the first two lines where he says we wear the mask that grins and lies, he's basically saying we wear that fake mask, so that fake face that smiles and seems happy, but it's truly hiding their true feelings and how they really feel. So, and we can see that when he says it hides our cheeks and shades our eyes. So it's shading how they really feel deep down inside. And for the second and third stanza, why should the world be overwise in counting all of our tears and sighs? Nay, let them only see us while we wear the mask. So, basically, in these two stanzas, it's summing up, basically, why should the world try to, he's saying, why should the world try to find what's under the mask when all they judge is what they see? So, back then in society, and even today, but not that bad, the white community would just judge the Black community based on their skin color and not who they truly were inside. So they would not judge them on who they were, their character and how they acted, just based on their skin color. And the second and third stanzas, why should the world try to find what's under the mask when all they care about is what's on the outside, just their skin color? So in the fourth stanza, we smile, but O great Christ, our cries to thee from tortured souls arise. We sing, but oh, the clay is vile beneath our feet and long the mile, but let the world dream otherwise. So in the first two lines of the fourth stanza, Dunbar is saying that African Americans are smiling and acting okay, but they're still hurting from society because they're outcasts in society and they're not looked at as human beings. And when the three last sentences in the fourth stanza, he says, we sing, but oh, the clay is vile beneath our feet and long the mile, but let the world dream otherwise. He's basically saying that the African American community needs help, but the world does not see their problems because they only see that mask that they put on each and every day that makes them seem happy, but they don't know their true feelings and their true problems. And to finish off the poem, Dunbar finishes with we wear the mask, which is very powerful because he's saying no matter how they feel or what happens to them, they still wear that mask, that fake mask that they put on each day to make them seem happy even though they're not, because it's hiding their true feelings. Now, this poem, throughout the year we read many books, and I feel as if this poem connects the best to The Great Gatsby. And I think that because in The Great Gatsby, it's all about them. So Jay Gatsby and the Buchanans, it's all about them having all that money and having all those luxurious things, and it makes them seem happy because they have all the money in the world and they can buy whatever they want, but they're really not. And we can see that as when Jay Gatsby still loves Daisy, and before he went to war, he was poor and they were both in love, but she left him for a rich man. And when he came back, he loved Daisy so much that he wanted to be rich like that too, and to attract her back to him. So he became rich and put on a fake face and showed her all these things that he had and all these riches that he had to make him seem happy. And he put on that fake face to get Daisy back. But all those riches were truly hiding how he really felt. And in the end, it didn't really end well for him because he ended up getting murdered. And I just think it connects back because it's two different situations, but in each situation, they're putting on that fake mask, like in the poem, the African American communities putting on that fake mask to make them seem happy, even though they're marginalized in society. But in The Great Gatsby, Jay Gatsby and all the rich people in Long Island, they have all the riches and they act happy and they have the drinking parties, but they're not really happy inside. It comes with a lot of depression, and we saw a lot of that in the novel The Great Gatsby.